bomb. And that will mean that Valortron goes up 1-0. So we'll see if they do the second round buy, as is normal. Looks like they have purchased some stuff already. And yeah, they've got the SMGs and everything. So they're going to push into mid. See the wall come out. Sages on both teams, actually. And Jay Swens here holding strong, but going to have a lot to deal with when these SMGs come flooding through. First one comes in, WPG takes him down, and that will be no problem getting control of mid. Aldre is actually pushing up onto the B area as the wall comes off. Rakuno only manages to get one. Aldre and Pure Ace taking the kills over on the B site, and they're going to be able to get control of that, no problem. Get the plant down. Relatively easy round for the buy against the safe. Ooh, nice shot by Guzman. We know Guzman has been a star player in the CSGO realm, and also, of course, showing his skills in Valorant. But not going to do much in this particular round, as Guzman and the others are going over. The brown one is the name of this player, who I'm not exactly sure what alt that is, but we will continue to keep up with that. I wonder if that is Rodov or if it is a. It is. Oh no, that's on. Sorry, my mistake. That's on the side of Coincidental Padawans. So. Not exactly sure who that is, but we will continue to cast this game, assuming it is one of their members on an alt. I'm not exactly sure about that, but Aldre now walking over towards the A site, followed by the rest of his team. Aldre on Sage, holding the bomb. Holding the spike, I should say. Counter-Strike Brain getting in the way there. And they are going to slowly move towards A with WPG once again, entering on the Killjoy. This is the second time, and not exactly... You'd expect the Phoenix perhaps to go in first, but just walking over. Nice shot by Guzman out from the garden area, and he's going to back right off. It's also going to deter them from pushing here as utility is expended. There's a nice robot going into the garden area, fired off, revealing Guzman's position, and they're all going to back off and go back towards mid, where Jay Swens is waiting, but already Guzman has caught them. That's 3 in the round so far, and will they be able to get past Guzman here? Really, really nice work from him already, and yeah, like I said, we know how strong he can be, and the op take advantage of that. There's Brown One taking down Zacho, and this looks like this attack has been completely shut down. Pure Ace, the only player remaining on this Omen.
30 seconds left.
And he's holding on to the spike, and now it is only the Cypher remaining on A with quite a low HP bar, so if he goes in now, he definitely could have a chance to at least get a spike plant and get that money. He's going to go over, and Cypher's looking at the camera. He continues to watch. Now we can see the angle there. Pure Ace taking out the camera, and he's just going to try to delay. He has to go for the plant now. 5 seconds left, and Brown One takes him out. Nice play there by the Cypher onto Pure Ace to finish that round off. The 1v1 was good enough. And I'm just going to check the chat here to make sure everything is okay. Nobody's complaining too much about any particular audio issues, so I'm going to assume it sounds all right. But please do let us know. We have the technology to at least try to fix things. There's an interesting little maybe I haven't seen enough Cypher play, but that's a cool little Cypher trap there to prevent them from closing the door. Actually, he picks the cage back up and switches that position. The Cypher's being left alone pretty much on A. Guzman playing in that cat position, getting naded out quite a bit. He's going to walk out into the smoke, but Guzman takes a shot through it. He's already got 2 in the round. Guzman popping off already in this game, and Jacko as well taking one through the smoke. So now the attack has been completely destroyed here on the side of Valortron, and they're going to have to back off and lick their wounds a little bit. Dinsbag remaining along, I believe, with Zacho. There he is on the Sage. And as this round is likely... Oh, here's the spray actually coming up, but Jay Swens misses it, and Zacho as well takes one down, and now we've got ourselves into a 2v3, so... Guzman comes up again to save the day. No problem for Guzman. He is able to pick one more off, and Dinsbag left with the difficult job here of being on very low HP and saving his weapon. He's going to try and hold on to that Vandal for next round. While he does, I'll take a look at the compositions on either side and see what at least I make of them. Like we said, we have a Sage on both sides as well as a Killjoy and an Omen to you know, do that, to do those smokes and everything like that. And Cypher as well, or no, sorry, so Cypher not found on the side
10 seconds left.
Valortron, so that's going to be an interesting one. Cypher very able to hold a bomb site on his own. They've chosen to go with the Killjoy to do that instead. But those two defensive-sided agents over on the side of Valortron definitely could come into play as long as they get a few of these rounds here. Meanwhile, you've got the Jet over on the side of CPAD as well as the Cypher, of course. So a little bit of a different composition there. Interested to see. And, of course, Guzman with that really, really powerful op presence. Not surprising at all to see Guzman there on the Jet with really great aim. Makes use of that ultimate as well. Those knives being thrown in. Now we do see the attackers going towards the B site. Guzman's already pushed very aggressively here into the cat position, and meanwhile they have already gotten pretty far into the B main position, but it is going to be J-Swens peeking out there. See if he can get anything here, and actually Guzman gets two. That's a collateral by Guzman, and he is just absolutely destroying Valortron in this game. There is nothing they can do. Jacko on the other side going for the pincer, and he's gonna go for some taps. Doesn't quite get anything, but Guzman has once again completely shut them down. J-Swen's gonna finish off Zacko, and once again just Dinsbag remaining only at the end. The Phoenix being the one to sit pretty far back. Dinsey drops the bomb and gets killed in shame in the corner over there. So behind B, that's just really, really nice work once again. And Guzman gets a little lucky on the collat, but goes for the peek. And yeah, you saw he pushed up into cat, saw that there was no presence, and continues to take map control, continues to get across to that mid side when he sees that he's safe to go there. And he's just absolutely everywhere right now. Valortron must be so frustrated playing against this guy. Yeah, it is really, really impressive stuff coming in from him. So he's going to peek, and Valortron now just wants absolutely nothing to do with this. So now we're going to look at there is WPG throwing a bomb into... Ooh, so close! And actually, WPG gets him with the grenade. There's Pure Ace being rezzed, and this is a really nice start here from Valortron. That's a great grenade there by Killjoy. Just knowing, having the presence of mind to know Cypher won't be able to escape it if she throws it in that position. Good job there. Now Zacko is pretty far up here onto the B site. The door has already been closed, and so they've got the B side if they want it, but I'm not sure they've checked it. Here's Killjoy's, all of Killjoy's stuff is going to pop on them. Technical terms there. Stuff is going to pop. But they are going to be able to, in spite of that, get control of the B site. Killjoy wasn't able to peek properly to take advantage of the utility going off, and so they're going to get the plant down. Looks like a pretty good round here, although the res did come in, so it's once again a 5v5. And here's Guzman popping the ultimate. Gonna go way over, doesn't spot anything just yet. Going to look into the back site. Zacko has already used his ultimate, but there's Guzman with a nice headshot. Guzman going for more, and actually only manages to get one. It's a 4v3 on the side of Valortron. There's J-Swen's getting hit out by a grenade as well. They're really, really stuck in the back site here, so if they are able to get some sort of utility or some covering fire, WPG, though, takes down the Cypher. Rakuno now moving around with the op, and we'll see if he gets the peek. It's just timing here. Here comes WPG, but gets taken by J-Swens, traded out by Zacko. And there's Rakuno backing off. It looks like all he wants to do is save at this point. Doesn't think he's got time, and indeed he does not. I don't have game audio, unfortunately, so I'm less aware of the bomb timers than maybe our viewers are. But that is something that is a result of our sort of makeshift setup today. Glad to bring you Valorant, no matter what state we can bring it to you in. And 3-3 up for a tie up, and the sixth round goes over to the side of Valortron. So nice take there by them. A couple of good picks, and you know, sort of avoiding Guzman, I think, is definitely a strategy to be considered at this point. Speaking of which, Guzman going way aggressive. He's getting further up every time, but WBG punishes him this time. Jacko has taken down Jacko, and they are going to get mid control, but still not really able to get much of the map besides mid. There is Cypher, who has picked up the op. Gonna back right off, and here's Zacko coming in towards the wall. We'll see if he gets anything. He's hearing this Sage jump around. Jump peek comes in there, and Zacko's satchel charge doesn't find anybody. Doesn't find any damage, I should say, so they're gonna work more towards A, where only Cypher is lurking. Holding that op, which he recovered from Guzman, and it is a one-man advantage here for Valortron. So, see what they can do with it. It is to be the peek coming in from the op. That's a cage that isn't helping him all that much, but he peeks around, misses one, and there's Pure Ace punishing that, and the Sage will slow that Heaven area off as well as Wallet. So J-Swen's a lot of work to do in order to get this. Uno taking down the door, but has revealed his position. So here's J-Swen's looking for a headshot. Ooh, there's a teleport coming in, but J-Swen's definitely saw that that's going to happen. So yeah, peeks it, but Pure Ace and Aldre finishing it off. 4-3 for Valortron, and we knew this was going to be close, and this match is definitely delivering on that. So nice work here by both teams so far, and Valortron pulls ahead. Pardon me. Solo casting requires hydration. And all casting, of course, requires hydration. To all you potential casters out there, just know you're going to need to hydrate if you want to cast games. Guzman peeking very aggressively on the A side. What a flick. This guy is just not missing. The only way he's died so far is if he's played way too aggressive. And he is just absolutely carrying CPAD in this particular map so far. Pure Ace pushing up on his position, but Pure Ace should be shaking in his boots knowing who's facing him down at that angle, although Guzman has backed off of it now. And they are going to work towards mid once again. Valortron really valuing this mid control on Ascent. Makes a lot of sense. This giant area of the map. I personally love this map. I think it's... I know that might be a... less popular opinion, but we'll see what Valortron can do on it as they're going to start pushing up, and that's a terrible timing for J-Swens, the reload, and they actually hear it. Guzman manages to take Pure Ace, and he takes down the ultimate of Dinsbag as well. We'll see what Guzman can continue to do in a bit of an awkward spot, but has already made something of it, and now Valortron is sort of trapped in that mid area, and what can they do but try to get some picks? Jacko takes down Aldre as he peeks, and here's Dinsbag as well getting taken down. Just a absolute collapse coming in from the CPAD folks, and they're going to be able to get a bunch more, and they managed to even out the round score. So it's 4-4 coming in on Ascent. Map 1, by the way. And the stream title says it, but on the defensive side, we've got CPAD, and on the... that's Coincidental Padawans, by the way, and on the attacking side, we have Valortron, the esteemed League of Legends players from some from last year's Premier League, some from our WPG. Speaking of Valortron, WPG finally gets the better of Guzman in an aim duel and actually manages to get over and pick up that op. Not only that, but also pick up a little bit of swag points going for the teabag there. Here's Pure Ace coming in to the site, and they're going to be able to get some nice entries. Killjoy ultimate comes down, though, so Rakuno's going to be able to clear them out of this site. We'll see if they want to get the bomb down. The spike actually has been planted. Can they get into a place where they can see it? Yes. Back in Wine, they're able to peek out of that and still be able to look at the bomb position. So this is a really nice placement, and it is going to be Valortron. Even though the Killjoy ultimate comes down, they managed to take down every single member of CPAD before any players are even detained. So really, really nice fast play there. After the pick on Guzman, you flood into the site. I really, really like that. They're taking advantage of the fact that the what has been so far the main threat went down. DPG Tossing an op to its death over the map. And he is not interested in using that at all. They know that C-Pad is on a big save here, so they are going to go with all rifles. They can make of that likely a pretty easy win, unless unless the Padawans manages to find one here. WPG walking into the smoke, but Dinsbag spraying through. Gets a lucky shot onto him, but nice awareness there, turning to trade that, and so it still does fall into the favor of Valortron. But actually, and oh, there we go. There's the Valortron res coming in on WPG. 5v3 here. Not much else C-Pad can do in this particular round besides maybe get some exits or find some guns. Bomb hasn't gone down. WPG, nice kill onto Guzman there. He's really hitting his shots right now. Jacko just take one, and actually Jacko takes two, so now we've got a 2v3 situation. Who gets blinded, but Rakuno as well takes down Dinsbag. This is a 2v2. Rakuno will be able to recover that weapon, I believe, and yes, he will. So if he gets this kill, it's a 1v2, and that really, really puts them in a great position. He finds it, he peeks, he gets it. Pure ace goes down. This is a 2v1 now. Zacko takes down Jacko, and I can't say that without smiling, but it does happen. Now here comes the spike onto the A site. Zacko's going to go for the plant, and he's going to do it in a relatively safe position, but a little harder to defend this, of course, as Rakuno went all the way around to spawn. So this 1v1 is critical here. This will be a really, really great eco round coming in from C-Pad if Rakuno can pick up this clutch. And Zacko has very, very little HP to go on. No utility available for the Killjoy, and so Rakuno has to rely on aim alone to take this one. Going to keep going. He checks one side, and he's going to think that's enough. Goes around and gets it. Zacko goes down. That is the eco win coming in. Unless if he doesn't... Yes, he does get this. So really, really nice coming in from Rakuno there to check every angle he needed to. Goes for the pre-fire on the other angle when he doesn't spot the raise in the left side, and that is 5-5 coming in for C-Pad. So really, really good defense in that particular round where they were all on pistols or SMGs. Very low eco there. And as a result, they've all got rifles here. For Valortron, luckily, they still are able to buy up, so it's going to be an even gun round coming in, although WPG has picked up that Marshall once again, which he used so effectively to headshot Guzman and kill the raid boss, as it were. This time, nobody interested in peeking WPG. No scoped weapons, or no sniper rifles, I should say, on the side of C-Pad, and they're going to play a little bit more passively here. Guzman is jiggling this angle, but not interested in pushing just quite yet. They're going to slow it right down here. Yeah, Guzman going way back, actually going to even close the door, so they're going to shut off more areas, but actually give Valortron access to the garden. So they are going to be able to go in there, although the Cypher is peeking that. And Aldre and Rakuno advancing very slowly up here, but they do have the bomb. And so this, it does look like A. Maybe they're going for some kind of fake, and if they are, it certainly has worked. Though Guzman, he sniffs something. Guzman smells a fake, and did he spot that head? That was on his screen, but I'm not sure he saw it. So he's going to go around the other way while Aldre and Rakuno get into the back. This is a huge flank. They're coming in. Misses a couple of shots there, and J-Swens absolutely shuts it down. Those deagle shots were so important to hit. 30 seconds left. And Aldre just doesn't manage to connect, and so even though one kill did go down, the flank is unsuccessful. Beg gonna wall off, he's gonna pick up a gun, but actually J-Swens does manage to spray through. Here's Zacko coming in with an immediate trade onto the Cypher, gets the headshot there. Zacko going to peek out here, and
10 seconds left.
Does he know? Will he check the right direction here? Op is pulled out, and he does manage to get it, even though he had to pull it out and J-Swen saw him. But the time has run out, and defenders win. C-Pad managed to take the round. This is some crazy Valorant coming in here with that crazy flank. Guzman looking at the spot, but not quite seeing the heads, and then they're able to sneak through garden all the way over to the spawn area where the players were lurking, but then even then they weren't able to get anything because J-Swens with the flick onto both of them manages to get those shots. And so really, really crazy stuff coming in here. And this time it looks like a full-on A hit coming in from Valortron. Guzman's going to be ready for this, but Zacho with the op in his hands. Wow, this op skin is something else. Mel will have some choice words about that later on when we get to the analysis portion. Meanwhile, though, we are still in the play portion here. Dinsbag managing to take out Cypher, but look at Guzman with huge trigger discipline coming in here, but does manage to get two, but Zacho takes him down. So there's pure ace now in the middle of the site. Bomb has been dropped. So he will recover the spike and get the plant down, and now the res comes in, so it's a 3v1. This is a really, really difficult situation, and pure ace looks the wrong way. There's Jay Swens, and I believe Jay Swens is top fragging here. Really, really nice play by him. And he is going to be able to get a bunch of kills in this particular round and bring them up to 7-5 as we go into the second half of Ascent, where we are going to see, yeah, this defensive build coming in with the Killjoy and Cypher, as well as the Omen and Sage on the side of CPAD. Really, you know, still just went even on the side that they were favored in. 7-5, pretty close, although you could get to a 6-6. And so the question is, will their defensive setup be able to do some sort of offensive moves, probably with the help of Guzman? Because other than Guzman and maybe Omen, you don't have much options in terms of entry, the way you would with someone like a Phoenix or Raze. So we'll see if that bites them. WPG over on the A site, and just a split coming in here from CPAD on their pistol round on the attacking side. And playing it very passive, waiting for some pushes, waiting for utility to be used. Now here's a peek coming in from the Cypher. Doesn't manage to find anything, and Guzman now peeking out, so Guzman is going to see if he can get anything here using his skill, but the switch over comes in and they pull it back. So the Omen got out of there. Guzman did a bunch of damage to him, but not enough. And does he know? He flicks over and he does manage to take down pure ace at the same time as WPG goes down over on the A site. So now it is a very difficult position that Valortron find them in, because they've got a lot of ground to cover. Jace taking down Dinsbag. Aldray trades that out, but Jacko trades it right back. And now it is going to be the first pistol round on the attacking side, taken by Coincidental Padawans. They're going to get that one, and you can see now Rakuno as well has started to rack up the frags. Guzman being definitely the carry of the team, but Rakuno, impressive stuff on the Killjoy as well. We've seen really nice plays from him. And looks like another split. If I were to guess, I would say they're going for another very passive round here. Now, they have bought up, have CPAD, but here Guzman actually goes in with the deagle, but gets blinded and immediately runs back. And here's an actually a big A push coming in on the eco round, and Rakuno takes down Dinsbag. Zacho was trying to get all the way into spawn, but didn't manage it. Guzman here waiting over in the link area. Rakuno takes another one, and he's looking for that top frag spot in this eco round, farming up those kills. But WPG has actually made it over to the spawn area, and do they know WPG is here? If they don't, and actually he peeks out at a bad time because they were checking both sides there. So WPG now gonna have to turn tail and run, and not much else he is going to be able to do in this particular round with only the classic. Ooh, gets absolutely mauled by the Killjoy turret, and he's got nothing to save, but even though there's nothing to lose, there's not much to gain either. So BPG, there we go, finally gets taken down by the Guardian of Jacko. And I like the idea of pushing up A, but Guzman smelt it a little bit when he got flashed by that deagle, or when he got flashed holding the deagle, and warned his team sufficiently so that Rakuno could pick up a couple of SMG kills. Guzman staying on top though with 15 frags, 9-5. Coming in a regular work day on the job for CPADs. looking pretty good on Ascent, although now finally we do have a gun round coming in, and we'll see if the Valortron squad can get some defensive capabilities going. WPG actually going to push aggressively and really be able to get someone. He turns the corner and sprays, but Jay Swens is ready. He runs into too many there, a bit too wide of a swing. Zacho now pushing as well through the smoke, and Zacho's going to get into a really nice spot. Only manages to get Rakuno, though. Jacko trades him out, but Pure Ace as well is taking down the Cypher, so now it's Aldre. Finds the kill on Guzman, and that's really, really good peek there. Nice timing. Aldre take down this wall.
Spike planted.
And Jacko going to go for the peek onto Heaven, but now he has to just kind of get out of dodge, but the spike has been left inside sight. No, it actually has gone down, and so Jay Swen's now in a very forward position. Will they expect Jay Swen's here? They did, but still gets the kill and gets a little damage onto Pure Ace. Now up to Jacko, and he gets both with a nice spray down there. Collateral damage coming in from the Omen, and Jacko, beautiful work there on the Omen. Just the lineup coming in, and the Valortron squad did not have a lot of options there, and Jacko knew it, so he takes them both down. Really, really nice play. 10-5 now on the side of Coincidental Padawans, and they are looking really good in this match. All of these rounds are... This is very competitive, just like we talked about before. These two teams quite evenly matched in a lot of ways, but Guzman really has been the X factor in this game, just getting those entry opening kills so consistently. And that crosshair was right on, but WPG doesn't pull the trigger there in time. And yeah, so Guzman, I feel, really has been the X factor, though. The teamwork coming in on the T side, I really like the patience coming in from C-Pads. Really good work on this T side. Difficult on this map in a lot of ways, especially up against, you know, something like a Sage who can delay you so much. But here comes Cypher taking down WPG there. Ooh, nice double kill there from round one. He's gonna push further in. They actually miss each other here on the pass, so Aldre doesn't know, and round one will take advantage and peek up for a nice kill onto the Sage. Just managed to get the ultimate, and he's on track for the ace here if he gets a couple more, but the blind comes in and Jacko steals it away. Meanwhile, Jay Swens is planting over on the B site. So Dinsbag, the only one remaining. Jacko finishes it off, and really nice entry there coming in from that Cypher, just managing to isolate those engagements, find the angles, and take care of that save round pretty easily. So the buy will come in, but it is a bit of a weak one from Valortron. Keep almost saying the Dinsbags, because Dinsbag, of course, has joined a different team in League of Legends, using his namesake instead of Tom Rodov's namesake. Dinsbag now just as much of a legend in Winnipeg esports as Tom. Now Guzman with a nice peek. Ooh, the Sage Wall came up, but actually Guzman with a rare miss there on a pretty basic shot. So Guzman, you know, it can happen to anyone, and just chokes a little bit on that one. But they did get the info, and so we'll see what this ultimate does. Actually, they do spot him, so who's going to have to cancel that ultimate there. Got the info about Pure Ace sitting in the mid area. Pure Ace is going to walk up through the smoke, and not sure if they're going to be able to see him. Guzman now grabbing that orb. Closer to that Wheel of Blades. And, yeah, it looks like now C-Pad's just going to back off a little bit. Not so interested here, and going for the B site as they've been made wise. But once again, this Cypher flank is coming through, and actually that spray doesn't manage to get anything, but Aldre has already fallen. And WPG, though, WPG with a really nice double kill there. Good peek, and Jacko having to pick up the pieces here, but Jacko doing a nice job of that. Jacko and Dinsbag both going down to his Vandal. Guzman going for the plant. Now the spam comes through. Guzman with the timing, just looks away in time and goes for the flick. Looked like that could have hit, but to continue playing this dance of will I plant or will I fake. PPG has gone very low here, though. Guzman Not going to be able to get the plant, but the Killjoy grenade does get him down, but the spike already went down in time. Jacko, this spot is so important, and WPG with a clutch here. Not a clutch in the pure sense, but a clutch play. No doubt about that. The Killjoy really saving it and still manages to hold on to that ultimate ability for the Killjoy. So they're going to be really nicely set up for next round as well. Good pullback there coming in from Valortron. So 11-6. 2 more rounds required for CPads to take this one home. And we will move on to map 2 after that. I chatted with the players, but I unfortunately have completely forgotten what the second map is going to be. So we'll have to just wait and see on that one. No, Ascent is a very is not commonly played in our league. It's often vetoed. So it's cool to be able to see this map. I've said before, I think this is the best map we've got so far in Valorant. I really like the tactical diversity available, but also I like the size of it. And there is Zacko going in with the ultimate. Jacko pushing up and not being able to get past the Raze ult there with J-Swens. Now back towards spawn. So Guzman actually is pushing up into Cat with the op and once again getting really aggressive. Guzman taking on a lot of the duty of fragging so far in this map and taking to that role very effectively. Door shut in his face. Guzman gonna go for the peek. Now will he suspect Pure Ace over to the left? And actually Pure Ace peeks out. He might have been able to get something if he had stayed in that corner, but he gets
30 seconds left.
A little impatient there and peeks out, and now the control has been wrested of the A site. I'm really not sure. Here comes Dinsbag with the ultimate coming in. The ultimate as well from Sage comes in to res WPG. Dinsbag, ultimate only succeeding in taking down that wall. The Killjoy ultimate as well has gone down, giving them control. And now that WPG is taking down Guzman, this looks like a very good prospect indeed. There's Altre taking down J-Swens to finish it off. So once again, Valortron managed to take another round on the defensive side. Nice play there. Pick up a couple of guns and bring it up to 7 rounds. So competitive stuff coming in here from Valortron. I really like that defense set up there. WPG doing a great job on this Killjoy, making the most out of all that utility.
Turn out.
And T-Pad now thought about going B, but now walking back all the way around over towards A, and so all that Killjoy utility not going to deter them from trying this again. You can see on the minimap, all of it is placed there, so going to be a pretty difficult prospect. Zacko with a nice peek as well to make it even more difficult. Gets the headshot onto Guzman there. Here comes Arduino with the peek, but Zacko takes him as well. Zacko with 3 already. Beautiful work here on the defense. Aggressive peek there. J-Swens finally takes him, but has he done enough already? WPG with a nice little off angle on that op. WPG going to continue going around here, and now it is only the Sage remaining. J-Swens looking at Pure Ace there and realizes that's not an option, but the other way is no option either. And so the 8th round coming in from Valortron, starting to make this map a little interesting here, as it looks like CPads might have to save on this round. Oh no, looks like they are buying up. So there we go. The rifle's coming through. Another gun round. They had amassed quite a bank already, had CPads, and so they're going to continue to be able to do those full buys. See what they can do with it. A couple of nice rounds coming in here from Valortron. Looking really good. Definitely no flukes, although Zacko made a bit of a hero play to start off the Aldre, whoa, nice shot on Guzman there. And Guzman's really getting shut down. He's going for these entries. Zacho as well taking down the Cypher on the other side. And so Valortron kind of reinvigorated in this second half of the second half. And on the 11-8, looking at 11-9, if they can take advantage of this 5 versus 3, they've set themselves up for here. Dinsbag sitting in the mid lane, and Jacko has to use his teleport to get out. That position he had pushed into. Here's Zacho over on the flank. Zacho's going to be able to take down one. Ooh, actually does miss that, but J-Swen's not aware enough to turn around in time, and Zacho with a really nice flank. You can't check everything when you've only got 3 players. You've got to move. Otherwise, you are going to get pincered, and that's exactly what happens. So Rakuno, the only one alive, and against 5 players, it's hard even to save the gun, as they're going to go hunting here.
Found them.
Gonna find one, and actually the peek comes in. Zacho trying to check everything and doesn't manage to
30 seconds
get
left.
a good, stable crosshair onto his enemy. Thought he was gonna go for a jump peek, but actually he's just gonna stay. WPG waiting for it with an op. WPG misses, and so he's actually gonna reposition here as Rakuno as well starts to push up. He hears the reload, going around with the corner, gets the headshot. Nice job there. To get a couple, but Aldre will stop him in his tracks with a shot through the wall, through the corner of the brick. And 11-9 is Valortron. So really, really nice game. Zacho, in particular, really pulling his weight, top fragging in the server here with 24. And great job here by Zacho over on that A site. And the catwalk position. Same spot Guzman was playing, and you do definitely want your big fragger in that spot where he can rotate easily and make a lot of noise all over the map. Exactly what Zacho is doing right now. Actually, Zacho now peeking very aggressively on the site as before, but Aldre is the one who's got to deal with this B push. Gets one already and heals up. And going to wall off mid just for safety, but in fact, it is not necessary for now because all the players, besides Jacko, who gets caught by WPG on a weird flank there. Finally, Rakuno's going to go back around. So, once again, Valortron just looking great and managing to get a lot of early kills and managing critically to eliminate Guzman early in a lot of these rounds. And Guzman really had to step up in the first half to get his team this lead, and without him, it becomes much more difficult. Here's Pure Ace. Looking for the peek there. Gets the smoke and just tries to spam through it. Doesn't find anything just yet, as they are waiting on the other side, but Crosshair not finding it. So these 3 are waiting for some kind of push, but Pure Ace encroaching on their position. Dinsbag as well going up with a nice headshot with the shotgun, and Rakuno takes 2 with the deagle. Rakuno going to be able to pick up a gun here, but very, very difficult to get anything, and WPG catches him on the cross. There is the op kill, bringing it up to within 1 round. 11-10 the score. Now another gun round is available for C-Pads, but how will they use it? Rakuno and Jacko have both surpassed Guzman, who definitely does seem like he has been more comfortable on the defender's side, especially of this map. Being able to use that op and hold those angles really is where his strengths lie, at least today. So nice work there. Nice work here by Valortron to get these, and and to bring it within 1 round here. So really, really good work. There's Zacho peeking out. Zacho going to be able to get one and uses the ultimate, but he's going to have to push pretty far to get anything, and might just have to fire this off into no man's land. I feel like he almost hit the wall there, but didn't, and so just fine. And if there's any kind of echo on my voice, I just saw a message. Let me know, and I'll try to fix it at least for next map, if not this map. Hopefully it is still. Hopefully you can still hear what I'm saying and take in the information I'm providing for you. And if not, well, at least you're getting to watch a really great match so far of Valorant. Aldre with an opening kill, and once again, just
30 seconds
Valortron
left.
really holding strong on the defensive side here. Yeah, Aldre, beautiful kill there, and it just doesn't seem like... It seems like they were just stopped in their tracks, were CPAD. Zacko going to be able to get a flank, probably, and want to go for a lot of different angles, but actually he doesn't peek the one he needs. Rakuno going to take him out. Rakuno also taking Dinsbag, so nice kill there, and has to turn to find Pure Ace, and doesn't find him. Pure Ace with the flank. Gets the headshot, so nice work there. Coming in once again from Valortron, and this is 11-11. They have come all the way back here, and it looked even at the beginning of the first half, and now it's looking pretty even near the end of the second, although Valortron has gotten many rounds in a row here, so maybe a new strategy is going to have to be implemented by CPADs in order to really get this. And you can see here, this is a save, or this is an eco round coming in. Deagle's light armor. Sorry, Sheriff's light armor, I should say. CS brain activated. Zacko with this, continuing to get this aggressive peek up onto the A site, and CPAD have already found punishment from that already in a couple of rounds. J-Swens, though, manages to get an entry up onto WPG. Zacko as well gets taken down. Rakuno with the swing, and here's Dinsbag. Dinsbag has a lot to do from his position, but he's run into the wall so far. Aldre takes one on the site. Jacko with a nice peek there. Wide swing coming into Dinsbag, getting the headshot. Aldre is kind of stuck up in heaven here, but he does manage to get Jacko with a really nice close-range shot. So now we're back to a 2v3. Aldre gonna get the res. 3v3 is the situation we're in, but a very difficult spot now for the retake, as the bomb is planted well in the range of vision here. Rakuno taking down one, ultimate coming down. Rakuno going to find two, and there is the breaking of the spell coming in. Thrifty on the board. 12-11. Map point coming in for CPADs, and that came at just the right time as Valortron looked poised to make a full sweep almost of this set of rounds here. So really nice work coming in there. So, ooh, that's another boost coming in. Actually, that was yeah, that was Zacko again, or that was Guzman again, and misses it once again. So both times they've tried that boost over there into the one where you can look into Catwalk. It didn't pay off here, and Guzman wasn't able to find anything. Really has not been able to find much in general in the second half. The question is, did he do enough in the first half where he will be able to be a part of a map win here for his team? 12-11, both teams with full guns. We're gonna go for the peak here. He's been very dangerous from this position, but can he get it? Brown one, nice headshot there onto Zacko. Really critical kill. The only presence on A until WPG gets there. Misses an off shot, and this is really big. Will this attack be the one that is successful? Dinsbag waiting in the wings. 3v5, and they need this round to continue the match. Dinsbag coming in with the flash, but he gets flashed himself by the Omen, and he's walking out. Rakuno taking Pure Ace, but Dinsbag getting Jacko, and now has gotten the information that there is a player still sitting under heaven. But so difficult against the Killjoy to retake this site. And Rakuno is in that critical position. Dinsbag gets taken down with the peak. Aldre as well, and attackers will take it. That is CPAD going up 1-0 in this series with a 13-11. Real nail biter for a lot of that.